Good afternoon and welcome to another In Conversation With. I'm Stephen Holloran. Look where we are. We're in a beautiful seaside town called Llandudno, and this is where I'm staying for the night, the Grand Hotel. Beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's the Britannia, but never mind. I'm going to be interviewing this guy called David, and he says he's spiritual, but I don't know what his beliefs are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a little deeper and see where his beliefs lie. See you in a bit. So here we are, we've checked in, and look at this place. It's an absolutely beautiful spot. Look at it. I like him floating in the air, like walking in the air. It's lovely, isn't it? Got my own balcony. And a lovely view, spectacular view, perfect for the next interview I'm going to do with this guy, David O'Brien. Now, if you want some more of this content, please like and subscribe. And yeah, just let's just get into the interview. See you in a bit. Stop it. And
These hold for mine, I don't know.
yeah, okay, I'll open
It's
it.
only mine, isn't it?
Oh. Cheers.
Cheers.
David O'Brien. How do you want to be called? David O'Brien, what's your name?
David.
Just David.
David, it's my real name.
I know you're sexy, suave.
Well, you know.
That's what you do in the private times. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Why did you want to come on today? Because you were one of the first to hold your hands up and go, I want this
Because
experience.
I wanted to be part of it, mate.
Oh, you just want a bit of a piece of the pie, don't you? You always rate me
No,
about it.
you did really well, and I'm glad I made up. And I've seen your subscribers, and I've seen your followers.
Yeah.
So why not be part
So
of it? Why
actually,
not?
before we go any further, introduce yourself to the audience.
So
Who are you?
I'm David O'Brien,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm probably one of your longest friends. Well, I
Long,
to think-
longest friends.
yeah,
What do you
yeah,
mean by that?
yeah.
Do you mean longest friendships you've ever had? Would you say?
Yeah, definitely one of the closest friends.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was best man at your wedding, so I'll
Yeah.
say something.
Oh, what a wedding that was.
Yeah. But no, you're a loyal friend, and I'm made up for you how things are going, and I enjoy watching your videos. So
Aw,
why not? Why not?
thank you. Thank
why
you
not
very
be
much.
part of it? Yeah.
Oh no, wait, hang on, don't shake hands.
Yeah.
Let's do a toast
Yeah,
for
let's
this.
take that back. Yeah.
No, I'm taking it back. No, that's not going in the edit.
Oh, is it?
No, it is. But
It is.
to us,
Yeah.
and to this beautiful location.
Yeah,
What do you think
yeah.
of the location apart from the seagulls?
I was expecting fucking Ron Cornell, mate, to be honest. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I was expecting Ron Cornell.
You said you watch my videos.
Yeah. I was expecting Ron Cornell.
Well, I always bring my guests somewhere where they could be comfortable, where they
Yeah.
can absorb the energy of the world. It's beautiful there, isn't it? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Do you like the location? Whoa, do you see that seagull then?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to come after me. There's people watching us. Hi.
I know.
So today we're going to talk about spirituality and belief, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now, when you first said to me, I am spiritual and I want to participate in this, I thought, what? It's David O'Brien, spiritual. Talk me through it.
Do you know what? I'm not spiritual. I've got my own beliefs.
Yeah.
But I'm interested. I'm interested in the subject. I'm interested in other people's beliefs.
Sort of like me.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
So I'm going out and like Star Trek, seeking out
Yeah.
new stuff. I'm like Captain Picard.
Yeah.
But-
No,
but,
I'm
you know.
I'm just interested in it. I'm not saying I'm. Well, I suppose everyone's got their own sort of beliefs, their own spiritual side, their own bits of faith, and I think everyone's different.
Do you want to believe in something? Is that what this is coming from?
I'd say not that I want to, but I do believe in something.
So what do you believe then?
I do. I don't know. That's the problem. That's probably one of the reasons why I wanted to come on and discuss this with you, because I know what I believe. I actually know what I want to say, but I can't sort of like put it into words. So I'm hoping you can speak to me as well.
Yeah,
I know it's your show, but hopefully you can speak to me as well. And
yeah, but yeah.
me
Let's strip it back then to,
Yeah.
to the core value of what do you want to believe happens after death. Is that where we're going with your belief?
Yeah, I think when it comes to things like that, I think obviously family members, your loved ones, they're still there.
Yeah. In what capacity?
In like a spiritual way. Someone
you believe you leave your body.
Yeah.
You go to the cloud. These lovely clouds over here.
Yeah.
And the energy. I say because I believe in energy. I believe in the world, the earth, everything. We're all connected. Yeah. So when you die, you go up to, and do you physically meet the people who've died, or do you, or is it just another perception?
I don't know. That's just something I'm interested in. I don't know, but I've never been to one of these spiritualists, one of these mediums, or anything like that.
So you'd like to join me with Andrew D. Hopefully, I want to get Andrew D on this show too. Yeah. It'd be good to because I'm fascinated by how they perceive the world. What do you think of the idea that when we die, nothing happens? So you're not an atheist.
But I still think that's a possibility as well.
And your belief really is that you're sort of winging it. Do you get me? You're sort of.
I don't know if obviously anyone else is watching this or yourself. You ever been? Obviously sometimes you go to sleep, you have a dream.
Yeah.
But it's always sometimes you'll have a sleep and you don't have a dream and you don't even remember being asleep.
Because
I don't know.
Because you pass out. I mean, it's like later on with these, we're going to pass out now.
Later on, very shortly.
No, shortly.
But at the same time, it's like. Is that what happens? And you obviously because
like you're alluding to once we go to sleep forever, and we've got no physical form anymore.
Yeah.
So what about how do you meditate? Do you?
I don't meditate, no.
What spiritual things do you do to clear your mind? Is there anything spiritual that you'd like to do?
I think. To clear your mind, I don't know if you would put this as spiritual, but being on your own, thinking about things.
Would sounds of the sea help?
Yeah,
to you?
Definitely. Definitely. This is, like I said, I've never done anything like this before. I know it sounds like I'm going off track. I've never done anything like this before, but come and listen to this makes you feel relaxed.
Yeah.
Because before, when you were setting all this up and we were setting the mics and the cameras up, and I was sort of like, getting a bit nervous. But this is, I still think,
Well, this is what I was saying to Roger. I was saying to him when I was interviewing him, I like to bring people out of their life and put them somewhere where they feel comfortable, and then it's sort of let them talk, let them think about, articulate. Because it's only when you're comfortable you can do that. And when you said about your belief is less spiritual and more wish, if you get me. Because you've obviously seen and experienced stuff in your life that has hurt you. So is there a fear factor in your belief?
I don't know how to answer that one, but I'd probably say when you think about positive things, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So is that again, that's going on to the belief thing. When you think negative, is that you know what I mean? You feel negative, don't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, how is your life? Probably doesn't sound. How is your life right now? Because I know you've been through a lot. It's a lot better. A lot better than I. So you are settled. You've got a girlfriend now, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got your two beautiful girls.
Yeah.
So life's good. You've got a car as well, which has been a pain in the ass.
Let me put it straight. I was going to say, is it me and Jessica have got the car, or Jessica and me have got the car? But yeah, me and Jessica.
I put a disclaimer on the warning. No. This is fake news.
No, me and Jess have got a car.
Yeah, so it's easy to get around, isn't it?
Yeah, met Jess, and obviously at one point I know I didn't think, because I was in that period of time where I was feeling negative, and I was like, everyone's always against me. Apart from you, of course. You know what I mean? Because I did obviously probably chew your ear off and give you all my problems.
I'm the patron saint of lost causes. That's me.
Well, that's it. But at the time, like you when you're in that bad period of your life, you start feeling negative, and then I don't know, things change.
Yeah.
Obviously met Jess, and obviously now I've always had that relationship with my kids. I've never, you know what I mean? I don't know.
How are the kids?
brilliant.
How much time do you spend with him now? You're obviously spending a lot more time, because I know.
Yeah, a lot of time. Yeah, obviously work reasons.
Yeah.
Obviously, sometimes it's difficult, but yeah, spending so much time.
How's fatherhood changed you as a person? Because I remember you before kids, and it was entertaining. But
can you edit that, please? What was it mean entertaining? You winding, you know? no. Well, I grew up. Well, have I grew up?
Well, this
I
is
grew
the
up.
thing.
I grew up when I've not got the kids.
But the thing is,
I should say I've grown up when I've got the kids.
You've got 2 daughters now.
Yeah.
And I mean, it amazes me how much they've grown. Every time you put a picture up and stuff. And
Yeah.
I can remember it so clearly when they were born, as I do with Phoebe. And
Yeah.
are you humbled by the fact that they're growing up to be young women?
Yeah, and I'm still learning as well.
What,
You know what I mean? Well, me eldest.
I learned how to use a toaster.
Yeah. So
go on, what have you learned?
No, obviously my eldest. Obviously, I'm not going to mention the kids' names or anything like that. Like, but
Right.
my eldest, she's 9. You know, on the first, and it's like I'm still learning how to. I don't know, but I'm still fucking learning how to.
You can always swear on my shows.
Yeah, I'm still learning how to. I don't know. Look after them, if you want to put it that way, because obviously as they get older, they change.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But again, their perceptions of life change too, don't they?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming as a dad, you're very protective.
That's something, yeah. Sometimes that is a problem for me, sort of thing. Because, I think, obviously not everyone obviously who knows me, sort of thing, doesn't always see it. Because they're not always with me when I'm with me little girls, but I can sometimes be overprotective. And I think sometimes that's hard for me as well, like, because, I don't know. You know, like when you, obviously, you again, I'm not going to mention your children, but when you've got your 2, like, I don't know if, like, when you're not with them, you think about them or you always worry about them all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're getting to that age now. I mean, yours is a bit younger yet, but my daughter's 13, going on 14. She's in high school, she's getting independent. And it scares me, because she's going off to bus stop on her own now, and she's going out, she's got her own key, and it's that independence, because you're losing control. I
think one thing that shocked me was obviously when was it last Friday? Was it Friday before? It was last weekend when we come round to I had a discussion about obviously how setting this up and things like that. When I saw your little girl on the couch, she was just doing her homework, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, she spent all night doing her homework. I said, it's Friday night, you should be boogieing.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, but when I saw it, I was like, wow, it's mad how quickly grow.
Do you remember the time?
What part? When we fell in love.
When we first met. When I've lost my thread now, thanks.
Yeah, sorry.
It's my fault.
I remember a few years. Well, not a few years ago.
I remember when we were having Phoebe. Well, just announced it. Yeah. And it's so. Do you agree with me that time obviously gets quicker and quicker as the years go by?
Yeah.
Definitely. And that as you get older, faith is more important. Have you finished your can?
No. Just for the record, I've not finished the can.
Have you just opened the bloody thing?
No.
But obviously, I mean, when you said you had a belief of spirituality, of faith, it took me by surprise, because I know that you found it difficult to find a focus like that in the past. Do you know?
Yeah. I think it's something I don't really discuss. You know what I mean? But it's something, because it's something I'm still. Well, I just want to learn about it. And when you put the subject up, or and I thought, like, why not? Like,
well, I spoke to a pagan last night who told me about her faith, and her faith's basically everything to do with the earth, nature, individualism, and stuff. So I'm guessing, what's your ideal faith? What would you aspire to?
I don't know. Like, I want to do like good vibes.
Energy.
Yeah, energy.
But no, you're giving me a good vibe right now. So do you like right now we're at the seaside, right? You can see the sea. It's all looking nice. You can see textures in the sea. that's an energy from the environment. So you're soaking that up, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you don't believe that there's like a divine God in the air looking down, going, "Stop that."
Not a divine one. I think, again, certain things I believe in, and again, is probably everyone else, has these certain things, and they have their own beliefs, and they have their own perspective in life. I just don't know. I've got my own belief. I know it's not really more detailed, but it's just what I believe in. I've got my own belief.
Well, as long as you're comforted by that
Yeah.
belief, if you can get through your day from one minute to another, knowing that you're settled. But what strikes me is that I don't think you really know yourself or your belief yet. I think it's still work in progress.
Yeah, I think that's probably, yeah.
And would you want, like me, because I'm doing this now, would you want to just talk to religious people? Not the ones that knock on your door, like go and talk to different people.
No,
and see how you
because
feel?
because I think, again, without obviously, I don't want it to be negative towards obviously other people's beliefs, but they'll only tell you or only talk about things that they are interested in.
Yeah, the
And
ones trying
things
to
that
convert.
and the things that they want you to believe.
Yeah.
But how does it in what way does it impact them, whether I want to believe in something else?
Well, because they believe that their way is the way. Do you know what I mean? And that's why people have wars about it.
Okay, so if I was to go stand somewhere over there tomorrow morning, and
Okay.
stand with a sign up giving my opinion on religion, whether such and such is real or not, would that cause, would I be told to move on?
Well, it depends what depends what you're put up on the sign, isn't it? If it's not sort of like inciting hatred against another section of society, then it doesn't matter, does it? You can go around going, I don't know what you'd worship,
Yeah.
vagina, I don't know.
No, I just think it doesn't matter what you believe in. Well, let me reword that. Like, it doesn't have an impact on somebody else what you believe in.
No, of
But
course
it doesn't, because it doesn't have an impact on me what the next
So
person
there's
believes
no risk of you going, right, I'm going to join a group
in. No,
filled with people like
100%,
me, because
definitely.
you sound very individual. Like you've got your own sort of stripped back
I am
idea.
individual, yeah. There's no chance in a million years I'll join a group or anything like that. And I don't mean that I don't mean that in a negative way to them, because I do generally believe that everyone, well, not everyone, I just believe I've got my own sort of like beliefs on life.
Yeah.
You know.
So how's that changed over time? Like when you grew up, as you were a kid, how did that manifest? And did you believe something else as a kid, and then change over
I think
time?
obviously as you get older, you see different things, and as you, like I said, as you grow older, you see different things, you experience different things in life, and you think, you see things that you don't like to see.
Well, such as, like, I'm not talking about spiritual stuff, but like day-to-day life that's tough for you to handle. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been through a lot. I know you have, because I've lived it with you. But has your faith been a backup to that, or have you just?
I think so. Yeah.
Or have you buried it?
No, I do. I think my beliefs, that's what I'm going to say, because that's what I discussed. My beliefs has got me through like some of the hard times. Because I say it doesn't matter. No one on there obviously watching this needs to know about like how I feel, because I suppose everyone's had their own experiences,
Well,
But
the thing is, they're watching this
people-
interview to get to know you, to get to know how you as a person has dealt with a situation that has
Yeah.
affected your impact. And if it's a spiritual belief, or if it's a self-belief in something else, even if it's a toaster,
A what? Sorry.
a toaster.
A toaster.
Let's say you worship a toaster, right? And that's got you through the day. That's got you through something. What is it that's got you through from one problem to the next?
I just got me through my problems day by day, taking every day as it comes.
So when you wake up
Thinking
in the
positive about
morning,
the future and thinking
that positivity just comes naturally to you.
Yeah, obviously at the time it doesn't, because if you to look at life and think, there's no point me thinking, no point being upset about something now because tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah. I get that. I get that.
As some people do look at it like that.
Well, I'm the same. Recently, I've been since February, as you know. I had a moment, a wobble, putting it mildly, and I literally gave up. And the only thing that got me through was obviously the kids. And then I started really thinking about where I sit in the world. You know, what's my purpose in the world? I think I'm because I'm a midlife crisis sort of place now. You know, nearly 40, you know, I need to start getting somewhere, you know what I mean? And I had no purpose. I don't know about you, but I didn't have any, even though I like this and acting, I hadn't achieved nothing. Is that the same for you?
Asking me in a different way.
Well, if you like had a goal and you hadn't achieved that goal, but then you look back and go, actually, that's not what I wanted to do all along. Do you feel that you've wasted your time? Do you think that you look back at your time and go, I wish I'd had the rerun of that because I haven't achieved nothing?
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
Because it's been what? How old are you now?
I don't know what do you think about it?
I know, I'm the same. I don't count birthdays anymore.
I'm on 35. 36 in November. Yeah.
So if your birthday's before mine, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, your birthday too.
Yeah.
You know what happens at your birthday?
What happens on my birthday, Steve?
We get Sandra out, the bloke dog.
Of course it. I'm done.
No, you know what I mean. Obviously, we have a laugh, don't we?
We do. We
But
always have.
As I say, 35, 36 years. I'd say 25 years of that. You know, from school onwards, and you set out in life to do stuff, and then when you don't achieve it, you look back and go, "What have I done with my life?"
Yeah.
You know, because I've got to this point now, not doing nothing with my life apart from raising my kids. You know, my kids are my life, but I hadn't done anything for me.
But, yeah. Do you know the amount of times I've said, again, not just about things in life, but I'm going to do this tomorrow, definitely, and then the next day comes and I still haven't done that thing.
Yeah, but it's obviously long-term goal. I mean, the one thing I admired about you is that you always had the ability to go out and get a job, find something really good.
I appreciate you saying that, yeah.
That's not the only thing I admire about you, the one thing, but I admired you for your tenacity to be able to go out there, get out there. Don't sit on your ass. I don't remember a time. I know you struggled with work sometimes, but I never remember you out of work for long enough.
I can't remember the last time.
You always seem to be like there, or then you were there, and then you were there. But it was consistent. It was always a plan. How's your work now? Are you happy in work?
Yeah, happy, yeah.
Obviously, you have to say that, don't you? Contracts to be obliged, don't you? I have to be careful sometimes what I say with my work, because I know one of my supervisors watched. Hello, how are you doing, sir?
What's his name?
I've got 3.
What are the names?
Sooty Sweep and Bojo. I don't know. But as I said,
Sooty Sweep and Bojo. Hi.
Arsewipe. But the thing is, the point I'm trying to make is that I never once feared that you wouldn't have a backup plan. You always seemed to know which direction to go in. You never had this problem of confidence, even though I can tell you don't have confidence.
Yeah, I think the confidence has come out of me a lot more recently.
Well, even way back when, because I could always tell you, even though you've got the looks, you've got the charisma.
Well, appreciate that, mate. Steve's saying that, not me.
You've got the looks, you've got the charisma, but you never quite had the confidence in you. And I think it's because of the way you felt, you know, because you'd been through a tough time, and life does beat it out of you. But you've got more confidence now because of your kids, because of what you've been through. And the job. The point I was trying to make about jobs is that you've never been one of these to shy away from working. I mean, look at the people right now on furlough and stuff. They're like, oh, got to go back to work. How important is work to you?
Very important. Not just financially, but mentally as well.
So I remember the time.
No!
Spat on myself then, trying to shush you. I could sing that song all the way. But you were locked in a room, basically. Not locked, you weren't like, fuck off. You were basically working from home, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
During COVID.
Yeah.
And literally you were being driven mad weren't you? Just that little
Fucking
room.
drove me crazy, like, to be quite honest with you.
Of course, you were working. you were working. You were eating. You were sleeping. You were wanking in that one room.
Yeah.
It's my show. You bring your own show,
Yeah.
PC show. I can say what I want on my show. But you get what I mean. So even though you were struggling to get from A to B, because work is like you're there and you're like Timbuktu where you work, and you got on and off trains, and obviously not anymore, but you still did it.
I've still done it, yeah. Sometimes when I think back, I think, how did I do it? And again, that goes on to the subject, how do you do things? But
yeah, because you've got a will, and that will is to succeed, and I think that's your belief more, isn't it? Belief. I mean, you could have got a job in Runcorn. Could have got a job with me.
Yeah,
Could have been driving trucks all day long.
There's nothing wrong with that, though, is there? You know what I mean? It's again, it makes you happy. You know what I mean? And
I'm contractually obliged to say that. Hello again.
you wasn't saying that before. I'm only joking with you.
Cut that. I control the edit.
That's right.
Coming here, we've been here a few times, haven't we? Look behind you there. Look at Snowdonia over there. I'm not winding you up. I'm showing you I'm showing you some mountains. Look at the beautiful landscapes, and he's like looking at me as if I'm going to pull his pants down. You can trust me.
I can trust you, mate. It's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous.
It is nice because, I mean, remember the last time we came down here? That me and you.
The last time, when we come down here?
Yeah, because it was your birthday, and I brought you down here, didn't I?
Yeah, we didn't we?
We absolutely
fucking smashed over there. It was a hotel somewhere down there. We stayed. I know we were talking about this.
It's
before,
over there. I can see it right there.
It's got the blue thing sticking out. The blue.
Yes, but it's been repainted now. It's more black.
Yeah, because well, obviously, just for the record.
Sorry about this.
Just for the record, Jess. The car's parked somewhere down there.
Yeah. Oh my God! There's someone stealing it.
But no, we were walking and we were having that. We were on chat, weren't we, about which. Well, I was asking which hotel we stayed. But no, we had.
Have you brought Jess down here yet?
Yeah.
And how does she? Has she been? Oh, she's been here before.
Yeah, she's obviously been here before.
I know, because I've been coming here years. And I always love coming down here because it's not just the spiritual stuff. It's just I could live here.
Yeah, so could I.
I mean, we'll go down the pier later if you want. There's a bar down there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Cut the show, right? Sorry to cut the show. The show was so short.
I haven't said that. It's expensive.
What was it?
Yeah, it's very expensive. You have to be careful down there.
Is it your round?
It's always my fucking round.
Well, no, it's.
So she likes it down here.
Yeah.
And so the girls.
Yeah. I haven't brought the girls here for years. But me and Jess come down here I was going to say months ago, wasn't it? It was a few weeks back actually. And it was a last minute thing. It was on a Saturday. It literally was a last minute thing when we obviously the piers. So no one can see this, but the pier is down here. We just walked up there and yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm going to thank the Grand Hotel for hosting us today. Literally, they've borrowed us some seats, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because we didn't have any seats and we were on a balcony. So, you know what? Thank you, the Grand. I'll tag you in this video. So if you like the video, subscribe. I'll do more. Because this is nice, isn't it?
It is.
It's like, you know what it reminds me of? Richard and Judy. I'm Richard, you're Judy.
Is there a little Great Britain thing floating in the down there?
And what have we got for tonight?
Well,
We can't talk about that anymore.
yeah, that's yeah.
You know, I got there's the fuzz. Go away.
So that's my private jet.
It's Batman. You'll realise when you do editing that something like that doesn't help. Future. What's in store for the future, do you think?
Do you know what? I'm actually literally now looking back to how my life was a couple months, years ago.
Yeah.
As a reason to put that a couple of months ago and then a couple of years ago looking at it that way. I'm going to take at this stage. I'm going to take every day by day and just take it as it comes. And then next year, or I should say in the new year, I'll have my own house. I'm not going to say I'll own my own house, but I'll have my own place.
Oh, you and me both. I want to own my own house, I tell you.
Yeah, somewhere for obviously me and the kids, and obviously me and Jess have our own place. So, word of on it, like, so.
I must admit, I am happy to see you happy. It is nice to see you in this position of being settled and content. I think that's the word I was looking for before, content, because a lot of the times you always seem like you're drifting a little bit in your head. But I'm really pleased to have you here and talking openly, because this is taking a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
To sit
I've
here.
never done anything like this before.
How are you finding it so far?
Have you noticed I'm looking at you more than looking at the camera, because I need
to. It's only a camera.
I think what it is with me, because I just feel like I'm having a conversation with you.
What are you looking at?
I'll just make sure I'm not breaking the mic.
Watch us wreck the mic. Watch us wreck the mic.
I just say, obviously, I feel like I'm just having a normal conversation.
Do you remember? And Deborah will be watching this because she watches everything I do because she's obsessed.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. Love your work. She wanted to cast you in something the other day. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember we were having a chat about it. Yeah.
And could you see yourself in something like this? Something, not presenting, but something on camera?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll build like a.
And not porn.
Oh, I'm not interested then. No.
Not porn.
No, but no, definitely 100%. Yeah, I think. Obviously, confidence is something.
But you learn that. I mean, like with drama, that's why I did it, because drama helps you get all that nervous energy out. Even though I was bullied for it, I still went for it and did it and had a laugh really. I just wish my voice was better.
But look at you now, Steve. You've got your own show. You've got me on it with you.
I know. I know. I've got a scoop.
That's it.
I know. The best ever. Billboards ever. Oh, by the way, if you did want to perform, what would you do? Did you do drama in school?
Obviously, only as a lesson.
What did you do in it? Did you do anything like standing up and that?
No, I just fucking messed about.
Monologues.
I just fucking messed about.
To be, not to be.
But no, it's.
I wasn't allowed to do it. I was too thick.
What do you drama?
Yeah, in school. But he wouldn't let me after year 9 into 10. He wouldn't let me choose it.
I can't even remember that. To be fair.
Yeah, because you've got a short memory.
Yeah.
Well, the only things you remember is art, because we used to talk about naughty stuff.
Yeah.
And Mr. What's his name? Bald Head.
Oh, fucking hell, what's his name?
Put your pens down!
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name, but he used to make me laugh.
Yeah.
Why are you painting that?
Yeah, we used to have a laugh, didn't we?
Yeah, I used to paint nothing. I used to sit there painting the same thing over and over again for years. And I used to like painting, I don't know why I messed about.
Yeah.
Am I revealing something? An exclusive. He's a fucking bastard. So I've asked about your future progression, but how do you feel in yourself right now as we're sat here now? Obviously you're more confident, but do you believe in yourself more?
I do believe in myself more, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not something that is.
I never used to.
Yeah, well, I thought we were gone for it then.
Yeah.
But why I'm asking that is because obviously I can tell in your tone you're still a bit cautious. But maybe it's just because of this.
Yeah, it will be because of this.
But I'm very proud that you've been able to sit down with me today and talk about it, because I remember. Did you want to talk about Christianity? Were you Christian?
I wasn't Christian. No.
Oh, well, I was.
I think
I used it.
I was obviously when the subject was faith and obviously spirit. What was it? What was this? I should already know
You're
this.
Getting too drunk now.
But I think when obviously you put on the spot. And I'm not saying I'm being put on the spot, but when you're on the spot, shall I say?
Just answer the question.
You're sort of like, I don't know. You struggle to answer certain questions, though you know the answer to it, but you struggle to answer.
Yeah, I understand that. But just take a deep breath. Calm down.
So that probably sounds like I'm going off track.
Oh, you're all right.
I know I'm all right.
You're all right. Sit down. Just remember we're talking about vaginas or something, and it's all good.
Fucking girlfriend could be watching this.
Oh, I did that bit out. So much of editing out now. The confidence issue is something that I'm interested in, because I've always watched you from afar, through the windows, neck curtains and stuff.
Letterbox and all that. You dirty bastard.
Little do they know. But the thing is, I always watched you and thought, he could be something amazing if he's put his mind to it. Do you know what I mean? Do you think that you're on the precipice for something amazing?
No, I don't think in that way, and I don't think about myself in that way.
I know you said before about thinking day to day, but
Yeah.
there must be some sort of goal in mind that you're thinking, right, this is what I want to do in the next 5 years.
I think, like I said, my goal is to get what I've wanted over the last 5 years. House.
Which is house, yeah.
Yeah. Relationship with my kids, which
Yeah.
I've got. Well, I suppose, like I said, I've always had a relationship with my kids, but you know, I've the best relationship with my kids than I could ever have. You know what I mean? And I've got that, so I feel like I've achieved that.
Yeah.
Sort myself out financially, mentally, and that's my priority now. So I don't even look at things in 5 years. You know what I mean? I just can't at this moment.
Because you as a person, you've always, I never, even though you're good at work and you're good at, you know, getting work and that, you've never really had a goal in mind by the sounds of it. You've always seemed to.
No.
I said drifting before, and maybe you still are. It's that not quite settling, but having a focus. Have you got focus in something that's driving you forward? Like, not just work, because I don't know if you're working yourself up the ladder or anything, but there must be some sort of focus for you to.
Focus.
Yeah.
Is house. I know I'm going back to the same thing, but that's my priority now. And I know I'm not going to say it's going to happen. I'm going to be realistic about it. I'm not going to say tomorrow I'm going to move, so you know, get my own place and things. But tomorrow I'm going to try. You know what I mean? And the day after I'm going to try. I'm going to keep obviously putting that as my priority. And that's.
Are you a deep thinker?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to
Like,
say
how,
that.
I'm a deep thinker,
Yeah.
but do you often sit there in a chair and just go over things, and then and that has a tendency to work, but then hold you back too?
No, I do. I've got the tendency to go over things and think about things a lot, in depth.
Yeah.
I'll say that, but I don't look at it. That I think about it too much.
Not in a
I don't
negative
actually
way,
do
yeah.
it. No, I know what you mean. I do look at things too much. I think into things too much as well.
So, could you give an example that's not too personal? Something that's a bit.
I can't really give an example. I can't off the top of my head sort of then give an example on what I mean by that. But I think I look into things too much.
So if someone said something to you, like a joke or like I go ha to you now, you could think about it and go, what did you mean by that? You know, is that something you mean?
I suppose that's a good example. Obviously, I wouldn't if it was like that. But sometimes I can think into things too much.
Your own actions.
Yeah, I think
others.
it's obviously something that's something that's made me think like that.
Yeah, but you don't go as far as like it doesn't really. You easy going, though, aren't you? You're not someone who.
I like to consider thinkers as an easy.
Well, you are. I mean, whenever I look at you, you're always like, haha, let's go and F about in a tent somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Excuse me, when was this?
Well,
I thought this was
many times in Delamere.
When I signed this disclaimer, you fucking told me this is all about truth, mate.
Truth and justice in the American way. Superman. No. Well, the disclaimer was that we reveal all the truth and nothing but the truth. But so help me God, apart from that bit there.
Yeah.
Because I've got more skeletons in the closet than you. I'm one of them. Why are you looking like that for?
I don't know what you're on about. I just don't like the sound of that, mate.
Because I'm like a skeleton.
Oh.
The reason why I asked that question is because I can tell that you're not like some people I know. You don't live in the past, but it sort of gives you that uncomfortable vibe when you've got that, you know, when you want to move forward. It's sort of it's like a buffer.
Yeah,
You know, is that true?
Do you mean is the question you're asking, is that like let things in the past hold me back?
Yeah, well, only to a point, because you're still easygoing enough to go forward, but it seems to me that you sort of get to a point of sort of commitment, and then it sort of bounces a little bit through insecurity. Is that something you can relate to?
Up until recently. Up until
obviously meeting Jessica and getting comfortable with kids, and obviously you want a house and stuff. But once you get to that point, it's just the next point on. Where do you see I know you don't plan, but where do you want to see yourself in the future?
He's trying to. He's basically. You recognise that I'm not answering the question. That's why he keeps going back. And in his head, he's like, "Fucking answer the question, David."
I do, but there's a way of answering the question that it's not because I know you haven't thought about it, but there must be some sort of wish and goal you want to do. You know, there must be something you want to be in. You know, even if it's surrounded by women on an island. You know, it must be something.
In 5 years' time.
Doesn't it have to be 5 in the immediate future?
In the immediate future, then, or 5 years' time, immediate future.
You know, life ambition.
Life ambition.
Yeah.
My own house, and I mean actually buy a house in the future.
Oh, so you physically want to buy
eventually, one? Yeah. In the future, own my own home, own house. Obviously, keep on the road, car.
Yes. So you can keep driving me around.
Yeah.
like you did today.
I can be a chauffeur. Yeah. But no, obviously, like I said. Sorry?
Put the hat on.
Put the hat on, yeah.
You didn't today.
No, I didn't put the hat on today. But no, I know it like, the way, if we talk about future, day by day, just obviously work on it, get my own house, looking in the future, own my own home. Well, I know it seems a long way. You know, it seems quite a long way at the moment, like, because obviously I'm only looking at like, where I've been recently and things. But I know it's possible if you keep.
You're in a good place now, and it's like a springboard. Where you are now is a springboard. You're here.
Yeah.
And the way I look at things is that you've got to have a present day plan. Like I said with my clocks, I've got clocks that I've drawn that keeps you on the track, and then a goal to reach. So for mine, it's like I want to do this. Oh, you're cold, mate.
I'm cold. I actually need the toilet.
Yeah, we're going to end in a minute. But
what are you joking?
As I say, we've got a goal. My goal is to be an actor, thespian.
Yeah, and I think you'll be kind of Steve.
And a presenter.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it. I'm working my way there. But before I get there, I need to plan. So that's where you come in. You need to plan. That's what I'm saying. So do you think that you can have that goal, like the house ownership?
I do now.
5 years.
I do now because I generally feel different than I did a while back. I've said this so many times today. Obviously, you've known me for years. I've said I'm going to do things, and I never do it. I know we talk about like job wise and driving. I've always done things like that. But it's easy to say, oh, I'm going to do this because I'm going to do this tomorrow or next week. Because by saying that, it makes yourself feel good at the time, and that's all what it's all about, making yourself feel good. I'm not going to say I'm going to do this tomorrow because it's going to make me feel bad. I'm going to say I'm going to do it because it's going to make me feel good.
But it also gives you a train of thought. Yeah. And it gives you that goal. A goal gives you that ability to go, right, I'm focused. If you don't have a goal, you don't have a plan, you're all over the place. It can change. But
for the first time in a long time, I do have this feeling that if I keep going as I'm going, stick to this plan that I've got in life, and again, I'm not, everyone's got their own plans. Everyone's got their own problems as well, like, you know what I mean? But I think if I keep going as I am, stick to this plan, stick to this road, then I will get there. There's not even any doubt in my mind.
Yeah, because you're a decent guy. You've got everything, the world at your feet. You just need to take it in your hand. And I think I'm going to end the interview there, so you can go to the toilet. And it's a good message to end on.
Yeah, it is. Have we run off track, haven't we? It's all about faith and spiritualism.
Well, no, because the whole point in these interviews is not just about a specific faith, it's about you as a person, your belief. Yeah. Stop fiddling with the cables.
Sorry.
It's your belief in yourself and what you want to achieve, and I hope we've got something out of you today.
I hope so. So I know it does sound like I've gone off track. A bit of things.
A conversation's a conversation,
yeah,
and people will find that interesting, no matter who it is. But I want to thank you for coming out and joining me today.
Thank you very much for having me.
And got some more beers in there.
Yeah.
But if you want to see more of David, we might do a part 2.
We'll do part 2.
I keep saying part 2s for everyone, but I think we definitely need one because you'll need you to be more comfortable and to be. I want to know your progress. So if we do this again in a year's time, we'll see what your progress is.
We'll do a catch up.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Like and subscribe, and come to the Grand as well. This room's not too bad, is it? It's all right.
No,
I'm going to drag this out just to make him be himself. But anyway, I'll speak to you all soon. See you later.
Take care now.